Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soulmates 99, and today we're doing a shadow healing messages for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. We're going to look at the darker aspects of what they're going through right now and get some healing advice. I'm playing some healing music in the background and I'm sending out healing for you all watching this at this time. I'm a trained, qualified Reiki Master, and my intention is that you will receive healing, those that watch this video. So let's check in with the masculine. Let's see where his energy is at right now. I'm going to clarify these with the tarot because there's no writing on these images. They're just gothic, dark images, which I love. So where's the masculine out right now? What are these images telling us right now? So we're going to clarify these, as I say, with the tarot. So what dark elements, what shadow elements is the masculine dealing with right now? So 10 of coins. So I feel a lot of masculines, they may have had that 10 of coins, they may have had that stable relationship with somebody in the past and it didn't pan out the way they were hoping, and you know, they've suffered a lot of hurt over it, a lot of disappointment, and lost faith in that whole scenario of having that 10 of coins. Moving forward, you know, they were left heartbroken, and you know, they didn't feel that that was for them anymore. They really were hoping that something would work out for them, and it didn't work out. And then we've got the 9 of Swords. So yeah, it's been a lot of heartbreak. There's been a lot of disappointment. Some of this could be to do with the connection with the feminine, but I do feel a lot of this is past energies that they haven't released and worked on. You can see this person has been very upset, crying, you know, feeling hopeless. And with the 9 of Swords, there's been a lot of sleepless nights, anxiety, depression. Okay, but the 9, you're coming out of that. He's coming out of that feeling. He's coming out of feeling like that. And it will be a new cycle coming in. So we have the Magician. So, you know, this person in this image, she's looking, she's holding a skull. She's lying there. She's well dressed. She's a bit splattered. She's a bit, you know, beaten down, but she's got flowers in her hair. It's a recovery phase, I feel. And the Magician is somebody that can manifest their heart's desires. You know, we've got this full moon on Halloween, this blue moon, and the masculine can use that energies to manifest what he is truly desiring for himself moving forward in his life. What is it that he really desires? What does he want to manifest into his life? So this person has been the lowest of the low, you know, she's like lying on the ground, defeated, exhausted, you know, just got no more strength in her. And we've got the Devil card clarifying that. So there could have been codependent issues here. There could have been addiction behaviour, you know, attachments, you know, negative attachments, which were very draining overall on this energy of the masculine here. Got the Page of Swords. So I do feel clarity is coming in, or they will have clarity very soon over what has gone on in this connection with their feminine. They could be watching you on social media right now. Okay, they could be watching from afar to see if you are worth investing their time. Can they trust you? They may be looking into these sort of issues right now, because I feel they have trust issues, a lot of them. We've got the 3 of Cups with this card. So this person, again, is battered and bloodied and, you know, but they're looking more lively, you know, more full of life, more colour in them. You know, they've got that fight, you know, they want, but they're protecting their heart still. They're still protecting their heart. But they want to be able to celebrate their life. They want to be able to move forward in their life and enjoy times with friends and family. Yeah, so we've got the Eight of Coins. So I do feel they're working very much on their financial situation right now. So let's get these other images. So we've got revenge. So with the masculine, I feel, you know, maybe they were cheated on in the past and they felt quite vengeful. Maybe they wanted to get their own back on their feminine, on their partners at the time. And maybe that's when you met them, when they were in this energy. I don't know. This is a general reading. Okay, so take what resonates. But they have been in that energy, a vengeful energy, with regard to what's happened to them in the past. Yeah, they could have been neglecting themselves as well, you know, not really looking after themselves. Sometimes when we get to that low point, that low ebb, we don't have the energy, do we, to take care of ourselves or do the basics. So I think they were neglecting themselves for a time. I think they do remember the feminine scent, especially if they've been intimate with you in the past. I think they very much remember the scent of you, and they could smell that on the 5D. They may get, you know, that scent of their feminine. Spirit might be doing that to remind them of you. And with this card, I feel very much, you know, they've lived their life in a bit of a masquerade. You know, they're wearing a mask, they weren't being their authentic self. It might be that they weren't even living the life they wanted. They were just going through the motions of what they thought other people expected of them. And maybe it wasn't something that they actually wanted for themselves. But they do feel love for their feminine, okay? They do have this love. They may not have admitted it or declared it, but there is love within their heart here. They've got a place within themselves that they go to, a secret place, I feel. And it's a peaceful place. And they may have only just discovered it recently. And they go there to retreat from the world, to meditate. It could be an actual physical place in their garden or something like that. Or it could be within themselves that they found this quiet, peaceful place to go. They know they need to be honest. They need to get honest with themselves and then to get honest with their feminine moving forward. There's been a lack of honesty here in this connection. And they want to focus on what it is they're truly desiring. As I said, it's about manifesting. Focus on what it is you want to manifest. Set your intentions out there and then let it go, like the archer's bow there. Just set that out into the universe. And the masculine does want to take a risk moving forward. This reminds me of the Fool card. He wants to take that leap of faith into the unknown moving forward. Banshee. Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow her now and you can expect bleeding from within. So, you know, this is dark, you know. To me, it's saying that he listens to other people sometimes that aren't the best for him, that haven't got the best intentions for him. And he's starting to realise this, that some people around him do not have the best intentions for him. And they don't want the best for him. And he has to wake up to that. Apples. To taste one must swallow it whole. And beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. So again, this could be like the poison apple in that Snow White story. Is it Snow White? Where the apple is poisoned. So I do think there are people around him that are poisoning his mind and poisoning his way of seeing this connection with the feminine. It may not be in a blatant way, but it's a subtle way. You know, like a chip away at somebody's credibility, somebody's integrity. Ancestors, they hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. an ancient chill walking upon the spine. So I do feel he's getting in touch with his ancestors. He's going within more, and he's connecting to that ancient wisdom, because they want his guides, his angels, they want to tell him, they want to connect with him right now and give him that advice that he needs. Altar, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep arising from the ash, the waters you keep. So he may be more in touch with his spirituality right now. He may have some sort of altar, or, you know, something in his home where he's got a ritual that he does. You know, he might light a candle, he may have crystals, you know, he may be praying for guidance from the divine right now. Emotional intelligence. So I do feel, as I said, he's drunk from the poison cup. People have poisoned his mind and his attitude with regard to the feminine and the connection. And he's now coming to that awareness that he needs to think for himself. He's got that emotional intelligence. He needs to be more self-aware and aware of what this connection truly means moving forward. He's had unnecessary fear about this connection. As I say, there's people around him that haven't been really very encouraging of this connection, and it's provoked this fear within him, and also fear of loss, fear of abandonment, issues that he's had in the past, you know, because that's what happened to him. And he's got that fear of a connection, a commitment moving forward. But he's starting to see the dawn. He's coming through the darkness, and he's coming out the other side of it, and he's going to have that wisdom and knowledge to move forward. Yeah, he's becoming more wise, and he's starting to take that action. He's listening to his inner voice, his intuition, instead of other people's opinions. So we get some advice. We've got animals here. So he may have a pet, or he may be very connected to animals in some way, and they'd be very healing for him right now. Again, this is answers. This is about him going within and connecting, meditating, and listening for the answers to his questions from the guides and angels. And he will find the answers, and he will find that zest for life, and he will find that new beginning. There's two beautiful butterflies. He will find out what he really wants moving forward. So some final healing messages. Develop stronger concentration. So focus, again, this is about manifestation to me as well. Focus on what it is you want to manifest in your life and concentrate on that and set your intentions out there. Explore your ancestry, as I said before. It's connecting with your guides, your angels, going within, or researching stuff online maybe, or in books, to look at your ancestry. Where do you come from? Where are you going? And release fear. Don't hold on to fear, okay? Because it's stopping you from moving forward in your life. Okay, so they're the masculine messages. So now we're going to get the feminine. So where's the feminine at right now with her shadow side? So as I say, these don't have any words, so I just interpret them with my intuition and the tarot. Okay. So let's have a look. These messages for the feminine. So this image here, sometimes when I look at it, I can see that she's holding onto her knees, and other times it looks like she's holding a small child in her arms. So to me, this is about loss. She's had a sense of loss here. So we've got 8 of Wands. So I feel the feminine wants to leave that feeling behind, you know, that feeling of loss, that feeling of abandonment. You know, she wants to leave that behind. She wants to move forward from that. So we've got that full moon on Halloween, the blue moon. So, and again, this is about that feminine energy. So tap into your feminine energy, do a manifestation ritual to manifest what it is you want for you moving forward. Come out of the black and white, move forward into the colour of your life, move forward for a new beginning. So again, this image, you know, she's dressed up. It looks like she's dressed up to go to a funeral or something. And there's crows hovering around. Again, there could have been loss here, grief. Okay. And the high priest is, you know, represents, I can't think of the word, traditions, but also spirituality. So I do feel that, you know, this loss that you suffered has triggered you to go within, to connect with your intuition and your higher self more at this time. So the image is in the water. She looks very full of despair. It's like she doesn't want to be around anymore. And with the Seven of Swords, there's been very difficult scenarios, you know, like disputes, disappointments, deceit. You know, somebody's really done a number on you here, and it's been more painful to bear. Let's get another message. Yeah, you've been burdened by it. You felt burdened by this trickery or deceit that's gone on. Okay. But you were holding on, you know, you've been holding on. You don't want to wash yourself away. You want to hold on. You want to stay strong and move forward. You're not giving up. You're not giving up. And with the Seven of Cups, again, this is about, you know, manifestations. You know, manifest what it is you want to have happen in your life. Have those visualizations, what you want to achieve for yourself moving forward. A new beginning moving forward here. So the feminine wants to be back in the arms of the masculine once again. And there's other images around. So maybe there was another person here in this connection that came up, didn't it, in the other reading. Maybe there was another person interfering, you know, maybe he was seeing someone else when he met you. But she wants to be held in his arms, but they're still wearing masks. They haven't removed their masks in this image. But the masks are just covering their eyes in this image. And with the Chariot, she wants movement forward. She wants this to happen quickly. She wants to be back in his arms again, quickly. And we've got Justice here. She's wanting justice. She wants that indecision to stop. And she wants to hear from him. She wants that passionate message from him. So what other images have we got here? Calling the storm. So yeah, I think the feminines have been going through a storm. You know, there's been a, you know, very difficult period, you know, going through this challenging situation that she's been going through. And it's been hard to keep steady and maintain her equilibrium. She dreams about her masculine. She dreams about being in his arms once more and being held by him and those intimate moments. And she spends a lot of time sleeping sometimes because she wants to connect with him in that way. You know, there could have been lies in this connection, lies between the two of you. One person not being honest or both not actually being honest. But, you know, truth will out. The truth will come out in the end. The truth will triumph over the lies. And you could have had feelings of anger, feminines, over this lack of communication, this separation. You could have felt chained to your masculine. You could have felt very stuck. Okay. So these are something that you need to release. You know, you need to do that. Cutting cords. I've got a video online about that. cutting cords of attachment. Try and release your energy from his energy field. But the feminines have hope for the future. They know things will change. They know things will get better moving forward. And they have the confidence in themselves to build a new life for themselves moving forward. They know that they can achieve whatever it is they desire. It's been complicated, this connection with the masculine. It doesn't actually make any sense. But there was deceit in this connection in some way. Okay, but the truth will come out. She does see the beauty of the connection, but she also sees the thorns of the connection. And it's been very difficult. You know, sometimes it's been beautiful and sometimes it's been painful. But she knows that she wants to summon up a love for herself, whether it's the divine masculine coming back or a new love affair. She wants to summon that love into her life again. Black Cat. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown. Hidden so deep, only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and a shadow leading home. So, witches traditionally had familiars, which was, a lot of them were black cats. I always see a black cat as lucky. I see this as a lucky omen, to be honest. There's some change of fortune coming in. Bat. Invoke the power of fear, not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. So yeah, don't be afraid of change. You know, change is good. You know, you can't stay stuck in a situation, and allow that change in. All Hallows Eve. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. So we're coming up to Halloween, and the veil will be very thin, and you may be able to connect with your ancestors, your guides, you know, passed on loved ones at this time. They may be around. Just call on them to help you at this time. Wolf. Devour the ferocious calling within, the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. So yeah, the feminine is feeling that inner wolf. You know, she's feeling her sacral chakra, you know, calling to her, the sensual sexual desires, the longing, the intense passion that she feels for her feminine. Her masculine, rather. Sweetness and synergy. So yeah, the feminine wants that sweetness in her life. She wants the sweet side of life. You know, she wants to sample the sweetness of life. She's gained in strength. She's very strong. And she knows she can overcome any obstacle. She knows she does have blind spots still with regard to her masculine. She doesn't always see the truth of who he is or what's happening with regard to the way he's treated her in the past. She knows that sometimes, if you're not sure which way to move forward, you need to pause. And winter could be a good time to reset on your moving forward in your life. Have a pause in what you want and think about what it is and where you want to go moving forward. As I said, the feminines have felt very stuck in this connection, and it's time to release yourself. It's time to set yourself free. Release attachments to your masculine. Allow yourself the freedom to just be who you are and honour yourself and love yourself first. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Forgive others for theirs. And forgive your masculine for his. Always, always forgive. You have a talent within you, and if you've not discovered it yet, you will. And this talent will really help you. And focus on this. Focus on developing your talent in some way. So some final healing messages. We've got minimise guilt. I feel a lot of feminines have got a lot of guilt they're holding on to do with past issues, past relationships maybe, past situations. You need to work on releasing this guilt because it's holding you back. Use your life experiences to help you right now. Use all your knowledge, your wisdom to help you in your life, to move forward, Take the lessons with you and leave the hurts and the mistakes behind. Some of you could be feeling anger. You know, please, you know, work on this. You need to transform your anger, to release that anger in a safe way. You know, feel those feelings and release them, because it's not doing you any favours here. Okay, so release those feelings in a safe way and you'll feel so much lighter for doing so. So they're your messages. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings.